So I threw this out yesterday in an email. What's the number one reason why breakfast is killing your weight loss progress? So let's just assume your last meal was at 8 p.m. and you wake up at 6 a.m. That's 10 hours. So now your body is right where you want it to be. It's in a fasting state. You nothing else to digest, nothing to process, body primed to use fat reserves as energy. Now, you wake up and the first thing you do, if you were anything like I was, is bam, you go down and you make some coffee. Now, ain't nothing wrong with coffee, but I was a latte guy. And I got a latte machine back there, and I would hook up my vanilla latte, and I just did not give my body a shot. Your body has no chance now, because as soon as I put that sugar from the syrup and even the small amount of sugar from the milk, when I start processing any food, any caloric intake, now my body is going to tap into that for energy rather than my stored fat or my fat reserves. So we don't give our bodies a chance. Now, either I would do that at 6:30 right away, or 7 or 8, whatever the case is. The sooner you eat something, you immediately stop the fat burning process. So that's why intermittent fasting encourages you to prolong the AM, prolong that morning time fasting for as long as you can. It's very difficult to recreate that 10 hours that you took advantage of while you were sleeping. So let's just push that further and further throughout the day as far as we can. And let's create our window from there. Now, I started with 10 to 6, and that's been working very well for a lot of people, just based on lifestyle. 10 o'clock is really not that late to start to consume food for most people. And I also started by doing 4 meals. And when I say 4 meals, that's 4 consumptions, but they weren't quite meals in terms like most people in terms of meals. But that has since changed. Now, I mean, I rarely eat before noon, sometimes later, and I generally only eat twice in a day. But what that does, and there's a video that I've hoped you've seen, that it's required watching for anyone that's participating in this program, and it shows you exactly why it's very important to allow your body to fast. Not just for weight loss, but for health in general. There's a lot of benefits. I mean, it's almost as if our bodies were designed to consume this way. You know, now that we have all of the modern conveniences, refrigerators and fast food joints, we can just get food whenever we want. But it appears that our bodies were designed not for that, but more for how our ancestors had to survive. Having to find your food and then eat it all. So we would store the extra energy until we could hunt again. So if we just look at how our bodies were designed to operate, if we function more like that and still take advantages of the conveniences that we have in life, then we can balance the two. But don't continue to let breakfast take away from your weight loss gains. You have to push that out to 10, 11 o'clock. Let's just get as much fat burning as we can in the early mornings. And just keep yourself busy. The busier you are, getting ready, getting out of the house, and doing things on your to-do list early, the easier it is. Anyway, I hope that helps. That is the number one reason why breakfast is killing your weight loss gains. Anyway, until next time.